Hello friends! I wanted to talk about perception and how weird it can be. Obviously, the reality that we all live in is simply our perception of the world. We're gonna start off really heavy. First and foremost, I think every person on the planet has every intention to do good. The thing where that starts to get muddled is our different perceptions of the world and of our realities. So what does this mean? I'm just trying to make sense of certain things, especially since moving out to LA and my world becoming completely different. My perception is changing. Perception of my home is changing. My perception of my friends back home is changing. My perception of my standards for friends is changing. My perception of my life is changing. And that's terrifying. I'm actually I was a little scared to make this video for fear of what my friends back home would think of me saying all of this, even though I've said little to nothing. I'm terrified of becoming too LA or someone that other people would perceive as being self-centered and egotistical, which is much the opposite and has been the case for the majority of my life. I was watching this video by Charlie McDonald. First he talked about how he didn't like himself anymore and he was scared about getting in front of the camera and creating for people again. He was scared of what other people would think, and he was scared of the perceptions that other people would have. And I find myself doing the very same thing. His perception of the world is changing and how he views entertainment is changing. And I guess what I'm scared of most is that I know that I am changing. And I like the person that I'm changing into. I'm scared of being disliked because of who I'm becoming. My standards for things are changing and it's terrifying. The reality that people will not like me because of it. And I think for the first time in my life I'm actually preparing myself for people not liking me. Which is really hard because I've always been a person that, I mean, even if I didn't like someone else's behavior, I've always been that person where I will try and shut up and just deal with it. Sometimes I suck at that. And I think, while that is the most scary thing I think I've ever done, in a way it's a little empowering. And I think I'm finally ready for that. I think I'm strong enough now to have people dislike me and even hate me because I'm becoming who I am. Which sounds so weird because, again, I have the intention, the innocent intention of helping the world to become a better place. And I think because of different perspectives, I come across mean and incorrect and rude. But does the fact that who I'm becoming is the person I like, does that trump that? Everything is pointing me towards yes. If you like what you're doing, and you like who you're becoming, and you think that you are offering the world something good, then yes, that's worth a few people hating you. And I think that that's why I had been so miserable growing up. Because for the first time in my life, I'm living my own life. I'm not living it for my friends. I'm not living it for my parents, my sister, my school. I'm doing this for me. And that's huge. And so because of that, I think I'm finally ready to start living a life that I'm proud of. I guess one thing just to offer to you is, if you are afraid of becoming who you are, try and get to a place where you're not afraid as much, or figure out what it is that you're afraid of. Are you afraid that people won't like you, like me? Because if that's the case, your happiness and your contentment is worth so much more than making sure everyone is content with you. Thanks for watching, friends. You have a good day. Hopefully the next time you see me, I'll have a little bit something happier and funnier to talk about. Thanks for watching. Bye.